If you love history, if you love to search for unknown stories, then this is a kingdom of mystery for you. This is a place more than 1,000 years old where lies a lost story, art, religion, and the traces of vanished civilization, where an unknown king hundreds of years ago built a massive structure, and the ruins of that structure still stand today, fighting against time. I am now studying in a marvelous ancient relic of Bangladesh, 1600 to 1800 years old, Bharat Deul, which is located in a small village called Bharatbhayna in Keshabpur Upazila of Jashore. Bharat Deul. In this name itself hides an unknown history. The exact explanation of this name has not yet been fully revealed. However, it is assumed that Bharat was a local ruler of some ancient Gupta dynasty, or it might simply be the name of an ancient temple or monastery. At the time, the Gupta Empire was in its most glorious period in India. During that era, some of the world's most beautiful architecture, sculpture, and literature were created. Bharat Deul is a relic of that Gupta era, bearing witness to an incredible history on the soil of Bangladesh. The Gupta period was a time when across the whole of India there was an unprecedented wave of art, culture, science, and architecture, and the shadow of the Gupta era fell upon a small village of Jashore in Bangladesh, Bharatbhayna. The Gupta period is called India's Golden Age because during this time, India's science, mathematics, literature, sculpture, and architecture reached their peak. While Europe was plunged into darkness, in India, mathematicians were discovering zero, writing epics, and creating architecture that still amazes people today. At the time, the emperor was Chandragupta II, also known by his title Vikramaditya, in whose court were the Navaratnas, namely people like Kalidasa, Baramihira, and Aryabhata. From afar, the Deul looks like a massive mound of art covered in glass, with red brick portions sometimes protruding through the chest of the art. But when you come closer, you realize this mound is not merely a heap of art, approximately 12 to 13 meters high and about 250 to 275 meters in diameter. The sizes of the bricks in the walls are also different, ranging from 36 centimeters to 50 centimeters in length. Regarding Bengal's connection with the Gupta period, many think the Gupta Empire was only a matter of northern India, but history tells us the Gupta Empire extended up to West Bengal and the southeastern region of Bangladesh. The influence of the Gupta Empire has been found in the regions of Khulna, Jashore, Kustia, and Faridpur. For this reason, many consider Bharat Deul as Gupta architecture. There are several distinctive features of Gupta architecture which can be seen in Bharat Deul. After the fall of the Gupta Empire, various ruling dynasties came to the region. The Pala dynasty, the Saini dynasty, the Delhi Sultanate, the Mughal rule, and each change meant a new culture. During the Gupta period, the land of southeastern Bengal was extremely significant. On the banks of the Bhadra river, this river was then a major trade route. The Gupta rulers preferred areas beside rivers for trade, religious activities, and military communication. As a strategic location to sustain rule in Bengal, this region was especially significant, and thus it's not unusual for such architecture to have emerged in this region. There are many similarities in design with other structures like the Paharpur Buddhist monastery. The architectural style of Mahastangarh, Paharpur Bihara, and Mandarban Deul of South Bengal, along with many other structures in Bangladesh, is similar. However, it is assumed that this was a Buddhist temple or monastery. Some believe that this Deul might have been part of an ancient palace or fort. One thing is clear, Bharat Deul is not just an ancient architecture, it is an important proof of the history of Bangladesh. Located in the southwestern region of Bangladesh, this structure is an invaluable asset to archaeologists. The call of birds, the whooshing sound of the wind, and hidden history. It is a strange feeling. However, there are also many differences between Bharat Deul and the Paharpur Buddhist monastery. Paharpur is bigger, much more ornate, but Bharat Raja's Deul is comparatively less known. Yet both prove how advanced architecture was created in ancient times on the soil of Bangladesh. In 1897, an earthquake measuring 8.1 on the Richter scale occurred. The entire Assam-Bengal region trembled. At that time, several parts of the earth mound collapsed, and there emerged walls of red bricks. British officers first mentioned Bharat Raja's Deul in a report. A team from the British Archaeological Survey came here. They were led by an archaeologist named Henry Ernest Stapleton. After Bangladesh's independence in 1971, the Department of Archaeology of Bangladesh again showed interest, and their team came around the 1980s. It is an important symbol of Bangladesh's history, which reveals the civilization and religious beliefs of ancient Bengal. We have seen history, tried to know history. See you again in a new story, in a new history.